Shalom, brothers and sisters, wherever you are in this Kenya, in this world, in Africa, Australia, wherever you are, be it America, receive my greetings. Asia, I know this is here, and I thank God for this time because He has made it. The last time I posted a video was an overview of hydroponics and aquaponics system, and I want to go into some more details about it because the demand is high and people are really interested about it. I could see people have come through my channels on how they can get me, even directly to contact to me and ask me, hey, I'm interested in this. And I'm really advocating for this hydroponics and aquaponics system because to me it is so reliable and simple, and aligning ourselves to the standard development goal with the United Nations and the COP27 of accelerating climate adaptation in agriculture. Hydroponics and aquaponics system is one of a way to go to adopt this. No, aquaponics and hydroponics, in aquaponics is a matter of fish farming, aquaculture, and hydroponics is crop cultivation in an enclosed area, maybe a greenhouse, yes, or in the backyard there, but you do it integratedly with the aquaculture. Okay, now that it is a matter of curbing the issue of the scarcity of resources that we are having, and also mitigating use of GMO and climate degradation. So after the overview of what is captured in aquaponics or what they have in the aquaponics, I'm just trying to give an overview of the circulating arena of it. So the fish produces waste in the ponds, and these waste are being tackled and degraded with microbes and worms, which converts fish waste to nutrients for the plants, and the vegetables filter the water containing the degraded waste to the fish pond. Okay, now there are some varieties of fish that you can keep in aquaculture, and you can integrate it with the hydroponic system. So we have fish because they play essential role because of the waste, which is becoming a natural fertilizer to the system in the hydroponics area section. Fish could be raised in different forms: ornamental, edible, and others like shrimps. Shrimps we normally call them others because some eat it, some don't eat it. Some use it in a form of formulating another fish for another organism that they are rearing it. Now that for the herbivore fish, you can keep carp, you can keep tilapia, you can keep catfish, you can keep trout, you can keep largemouth, you can keep salmon, you can keep yellow perch, you can keep bluegill, you can keep jade perch, and also barramundi. These fish varieties or fish species normally come with things to consider, like the climate, availability of the resources that you're wanting to use, maybe food, and also pH scale of your water that you're using, pH, yeah, oxygen concentrations, blah blah blah. So I normally advise people to go for fish that are hardy, because one of the things that make fish to suffer is slightly temperature change. It's very stressful to organisms that we normally consider them as cold-blooded. Okay, yes. Now we can go for ornamental fish, We normally have goldfish, koi, tetras, and guppies. They also do well. Things to consider when doing fish farming. There are some fish that don't need to be contaminated with the mosquito. They are stressful to them. The protozoas in mosquitoes are normally hazardous to their life. So I will advise you try as much as possible to enclose your area to be free from any insects and any reptiles like the lizards. Yes, they can really cause a catastrophe when it comes to losing or going to a loss when it comes to output and input when it comes to agriculture. And on the section of biofilters, people have really been asking, what about the biofilters section? Biofilters normally contain bacteria, and bacteria, for you to maintain a healthy bacterial colony is vital, because in case of any contamination with bacteria that they are invaders and can cause infections, because not only human beings are infected. Another thing that you'll have also to consider is algae. This is something that has just popped out in my mind. You can control algae by putting your ponds away from sunlight, because algae make their own food and they require sunlight. So for you to reduce algae blooming in your fish ponds or in your water, please just control sunlight invasion to your pond. So for this bacterial colony, the bacteria can be present in biofilters, in the growing beds, and in the fish tanks. And the bacteria normally convert the fish waste into nutrients. The fish waste are ammonia rich, so when bacteria degrade the ammonia, they convert it into nitrates and nitrates, okay? And these are freely absorbed by the plants. On the issue with plants in the growing bed, the hydroponics area, choosing the best plant to grow in aquaponics system is essential also. Avoid nutrients-hungry plants like the fruiting plants. Instead, stick to easy-growing plants and the leafy greens like lettuce and the herbs. Okay? For it, I know is the fingerlings, or if you start with fingerlings, they will grow and mature, and also you can expand, because when you see something is working out, you will have a need to expand your system. So in case you want to extend, you want to do an extensive farming, you just stick with the easygoing plants or the easy green plants until when the fish in the system are larger, before adding to nutrient hungry or the fruit bearing plants. The fruit bearing plants are normally does well in hydroponics are tomatoes and peppers. Generally, for the benefits of this system that I'm really crazy about it for you even to do it. It's so simple. Is you'll have food all year round, because you can supply yourself with the protein and greens. And greens is so essential, because this doesn't require seasons, because this is an enclosed area. Nutrients is 24 hours and supply of water is 24 hours to the plant, and the fish are there. This is food there. And 90% less water usage compared to conventional farming, because the amount of water you're using is just circulating, unless it is vaporizes or you find it is toxicated. And when it comes to toxication, you'll check it by use of a multi-parameter pH if you're having, and Most of the things that we normally check in this water is a matter of temperature variation. And these fish normally, okay, they are hardy, but try to give them the very conducive environment for them to avoid stress. And second, in hydroponics section is that no soil is involved, so there is less influence of or attack of herbs, or what do we call them? Sorry. Sorry, it will come about. Then plants grow faster. Plants grow faster. An additional source of income also can be there. And no harmful chemicals and fertilizers to be used, and food security and food independence. Yes, all those. Okay, meet you next time. Thank you for watching. Kindly share this, and God will bless you.